Byproducts of a housing bubble, a symptom of a housing bubble that can't sustain itself. That's what we're going to continue to monitor, heat map, temperature check, read between lines, and look between the economic cracks moving forward so we can raise awareness and let people know anytime the markets exhibit bubble behavior, they've rarely, if ever, sustained themselves. And we've got the biggest bubble ever witnessed with zero organic growth, a casino climate, a slot machine that continued to pay off being witnessed in human history. That's all but gone. So what's one of the byproducts? I saw this recently. I thought it was interesting. I think I was talking to one of my buddies. You might know them as the Crash Bros. These guys are funny. Tiny homes in Texas. Tiny homes in Texas are being built by, I believe, Lennar and probably others. These are tiny FOMO factories is what they are. So it's really interesting to me. So you have tiny homes are the byproduct of a affordability crisis, right? And people are still willing to move in to these tiny cracker box sardine canned homes. I know there's one here in my city. Should get out and probably get some filming of that one. But they're all rentals. Somebody has bought them all, slammed in tiny homes and slammed in, renters. Probably cash cow. No, Lennar wants to take it one step further, but it gets better or worse depending on how you look at it. I'm going to blow the lid off this. Sorry, Lennar. I hate to do it, but it's my job. It's my job to protect clients. Insane. Wait this one out, friends. Wait this one out. So you're so desperate to buy a house. You've been priced out. You find yourself, hey, honey, there's these new tiny homes. Jill and Bill down this over at work, they just got one, and I want to go tour. They have some tour homes. Little teeny FOMO factories. You walk in, you're like, oh, it's so cute. Yeah, it's cute if you live alone and maybe you're, you don't have a family. Can you imagine packing a family into a tiny sardine can? Because that's how bad you want to buy a home. And here's the challenge I'm having. We're going to jump over to some other, I was like, well, let's see what's going on with Austin, Texas, which is or San Antonio, Texas, one of the areas that are building these tiny FOMO factory bubble buyer homes. Let's see what's going on with their rental market or their housing market over there. You can buy a regular single family home, which I because let's say you ever want to go to market with your tiny home and the economic climate's changed and people can buy up regular homes. Why do they want your tiny cracker box home? This will be a foreclosure festival factory for sure. Because this is the thing, even though they're more affordable than some of the houses in the market, they're still way too expensive. You can get a regular home. And here's the challenge. This is the challenge I have with this. The tiny homes are just like the other brand new homes. They build a couple tiny homes, put a little fence. They're so cute. Furnished, staged to perfection. You fall in love with the little tiny house. And then you move into one. When you could have done maybe a little work or had a good agent that was like, hey, wouldn't you rather live in a traditional single family home? Because if you ever want to sell this in the future, I'm going to be narrowed to how many people I can sell a tiny home to versus a regular home. So let's jump over to San Antonio, Texas, and take a look at some property to see how it's behaving and if a tiny home makes sense or not. All right, first up, let's take a look into an article about these tiny homes. Look inside Lennar spearheading new affordable homes with 350 square foot cracker box $100,000 build. But we all know it's going to be much more than $100,000 once you get done with the FOMO Factory sales office. Let's keep reading. On Tuesday, the Business Journal got a sneak peek of the homes under construction at Lennar's Elm Trails subdivision to see how the city's biggest home builder is building its smallest homes. Perhaps what's most striking about the products, however, is their prices. A Coulee home at Elm Trails is listed on Lennar's website for a cool $131,000. But what do you get? A cracker box. Let's keep reading. It's just amazing. These houses are on 20-foot lots, which is essentially unheard of in most major markets. Generally, San Antonio tends to spurn small footprint lots and enforces 40-foot lot minimums throughout prohibitive zoning ordinances, which discourages developers from trying to build smaller. Well, it sounds like Lennar must have paid someone off. All right, I think we get it. They're selling teeny-weeny FOMO factories. Let's jump over to San Antonio, Texas, and take a look at a regular listing. All right, friends, welcome to San Antonio, Texas. Buckle up and strap in as we put boots on the ground on a regular single-family home listing. All right, first up, our subject property, and here we go. Looks like a decent home, an actual home that you can fit in with more than one person. This one's on the market, ready to be sold, and possibly a motivated seller. Why would you buy a teeny home when you can get a regular home? Let's jump in to some of the description and the numbers. Our description reads, welcome to this lovely 3-bedroom, 2-bathroom home in a desirable part of San Antonio. Built in 2004, this residence boasts a generous 1,144 square feet of living space that exudes comfort and style, and most importantly, room. Let's keep reading. As you step inside, be greeted by a warm and inviting ambiance, perfect for gatherings or tranquil evenings. Thoughtfully designed bedrooms, 3 cozy bedrooms ensure restful nights. Well, I like this one a lot better than a teeny trailer home. Let's see what the numbers show. And this property just hit the market for a list price of $185,000, almost what a teeny home is costing you. Let's break it down a little further. Today's property has an estimated monthly payment of around $1,200 a month. Now let's see what its rent range is. Well, today's property has an estimated rent range of over $1,500 a month. This property could cash flow. It's cheaper to own than to rent. The true health of a property. Let's jump back into the studio so we can pick this one. All right, friends, welcome back. There you go. So I personally would stay away from the tiny home. I'm a real estate guy, and I don't like seeing artificial bubble byproducts produced. And we have a lot. Throw the dart at the map, you're going to hit a byproduct of a housing bubble. Today, what we looked at is a byproduct of a housing bubble. And here's the challenge. When you're in big trouble if you're selling little teeny FOMO factories in San Antonio. Why? Because I just showed my clients properties that pencil out. It's cheaper to own than it is to rent. They're cash flow opportunity properties. Why would I want to stuff clients in a sardine can that I might have to work with again later, and I want their quality of life to improve, not be compromised as they live in a glorified jail cell? I mean, that's ridiculous to me. Now, I can see you're single or you have like some property of your own. Hey, bring me one of these tiny homes on, slap it out and make it into an ADU. But if I'm going to live in a neighborhood with bubble buying FOMO factory tiny home neighbors, I don't know how I feel about that, especially if I have a family. I just don't know. I don't know. What do you guys think? Would you rather have a regular home that needed carpet and paint and a little cleanup? Or would you want to go into a cracker box tiny home concept project that's never been tested that was popping up in a real estate bubble? In final thoughts, I come to you as a friend, as a content creator. Somebody wants to see you not only win in real estate, win in life. Understand the waters you're swimming in now. Shark infested. Lennar, your tiny bubble homes. Welcome to the swimming pool. I'm not sure it's going to make it, my friends. I'm not sure it's going to make it. We'll have to monitor this one moving forward. But as a real estate guy who owns and operates commercial and residential and helps many of you and others buy and sell real estate, I'm not sure I'm on board quite yet with the whole tiny home thing. Unless I'm planning one in your backyard for you to turn into a rental, I don't know if I want to put you into a FOMO factory, bubble buyer, sardine can. In the meantime, I'll continue to blow the lid off it every step of the way because it's not only what we need, it's in fact what we deserve. If you appreciate the content, I want to humbly ask you to give the video a like, subscribe to the channel, leave a comment below. I'd love to hear from you. Social media links in the description of this video if you'd like to contact me there. Along with links to channels I've appeared on I think you might enjoy. If you need help buying or selling real estate here in America, I have the biggest network of top-rated agents in the nation ready to assist you. It'd be our honor and our privilege to do so. Email in the description for you as well. Also, if you're watching from your television set today and you enjoyed this video, gonna love the next video, and there's an easy subscribe icon for your convenience. As always, thank you for your time. Please go make it count today. I'll see you on the next video.